Hi, I am Dennis Esaias Mensah, and most people know me as Esaias Music. After observing for a while now concerning the Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo, and Obake debate, I have really been thinking as a young concerned Ghanaian, which is why I am here soliloquizing. Please hear me out. Just when we sadly lost our Minister for Defense, some other state officials, and some strategic security figures, God rest their souls, which any geopolitical observer can tell that our security as a nation needs a closer critical scrutiny, not only for the mandated government's security agencies, but more so for any true patriotic Ghanaian citizen. After a social media post by TV3 last month, which claimed that Ghana has dropped from the most peaceful countries top list, one must ask whether it is a projection or an unknown fact about the same Ghana whose peace you and I do enjoy every day of our lives in this country.
Ghana.
Is it the same Ghana they claim to be unsafe? Wow. Says who? And to scare whom?
I don't know if you understand.
Of course, there is no place in this world without an issue or two, and Ghana is no saint, but definitely not at the worrisome scale that they want to portray it to be. Anna, is it a coincidence that out of nowhere there is a dichotomy being gradually socially engineered into our social and national media as to which tribe's welcome phrase best suit post at the Kotoka International Airport? I personally love the diversity we share as a people, but this argument, is it as needful as the good roads we require for development or fixing the street lights in the same capital city that this bone of contention hangs over? How long are we going to keep welcoming diasporans to the same old facilities we have refused to improve or maintain since they were built? Are we proud about children hawking and sleeping on the streets when there is enough resources to transform their trajectory compared to Dubai, a desert, who with just one resource, oil, has become the star of its region and can boast of a working system? Which of the restaurants in the malls of Accra can you walk in to patronize any of our tantalizing dishes like fufu, TZ, ampesi, gankinke, and the rest? How many years now has there been complaints about the lack of beds, not too effective medical care, and at times inhumane experiences that has resulted in the deaths of hundreds of people, including children, in our hospitals? God bless our health service men and women doing their very best regardless. Meanwhile, when the individuals we voted to lead the desired change forsake too, it is the ordinary people's taxes that force the bill for the horribles. Honorables medical care abroad. Wow. Shaking my head. You see, I am in no way saying that welcoming people in Ghana, Akan, Dagbani, or in any of our other beautiful languages is less important. But in all humility and honesty, how many indigenous innovations, inventions, or a world stage functional industries are we really welcoming guests to? Why major in minors when matters of prime interest should far outweigh what must be considered secondary on the national scale of preference? Moreover, given the fact that the Kotoka International Airport is a national entity, and just like any other discourse of national interest, shouldn't it be debated in Parliament instead? Educate me, please. In as much as this whole topic stems from the need for cultural inclusiveness or preservation, can we also admit to wrong timing, how insensitive we may have handled the matter, given the precedence of events aforementioned? Can we also seize the opportunity to reflect on our hypocrisy lack of intentionality, and proper patriotism with regards to issues we have politicized even when it affects all and sundry? Can we also learn to sift the chaff from the wheat as it pertains to needless social and legacy media banters aimed at targeting our enviable God-given peace as a nation? What about justice, one might ask? Well, righteousness exalts a nation, declares the good book. It is an individual's private mess that transcends to cause a societal stress, then onto a national disaster. Not necessarily a curse. And so does the blessings and the winds. It all begins from the home. So, how about starting with ourselves and the positive possibilities we share and the great potentials we can collectively bring to the table? Obake could have been added to Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo, etc. without giving tribal bigotry a chance. You see, it's a cultural issue and could have been beautifully crafted into the minds of all Ghanaians through theater arts, music, dance, and so many other entertaining avenues. Growing up in Kumasi, I remember watching Cantata on GTV, where I heard Akwaba, 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 Sendazua. You see, that is how they framed Akwaba into our minds. And even way back then, a singer of international repute like Angelique Kidjo came up with a song, Akwaba, 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 Akwaba. Forgive my voice. It's not as sweet as Angelique Kidjo's own. But I guess you get what I'm trying to say, right? Who would have been unwelcoming or second-guessed this approach? Regardless of one's background, these are very powerful uniting forces that have, since time immemorial, bonded mankind. Cultures, families, tribes, ethnicities, cities, music, art, sports are undeniably powerful. Look all around us. They are all over us. Is it too late? I don't think so. Love to all tribes and God bless our homeland, Ghana. In Ewe we say Wezo. In Hausa we say Maraba. In Akan we say Akwaba. And in Ghana we say Obake. And it all means welcome to the gateway to Africa, Ghana, the motherland. I am Dennis Esaias Mensah. Please feel free to call me Esaias Music. It's a Christian, like I always say. Medase, now go day. Thank you.